Yes, I have someone that's parked in front of my house that's been threatening me.
Antonia Carter was a 26-year-old mother of five who loved her family dearly. Her family described her as being silly, loud, and loving. Antonia was selfless and a giver. It came at no surprise that she went into a career as a home health aide because she had a love for caring for others. Unfortunately, on March 17th, 2024, there will be events that change the lives of Antonia family, and friends forever.
Her kids deserve justice. Her family deserves justice. Because you left me with so much pain. Her kids hurting, missing their mom.
Latrice Carter is left with unimaginable pain and is explaining to her 5 grandchildren that their mother, Antonia Carter, who also worked taking care of others as a home health aide, is no longer here.
What do you think you'll miss most of your daughter?
Her voice, her loudness, her witty, her jokes, just out of the blue.
Sunday around 2 a.m., Latrice says windows were busted out of a vehicle in her driveway at the home she shared with Antonia in Cleveland's Glenville neighborhood. She says her daughter and one of her child's fathers had an argument.
How can I help you? Yes, I have someone that's parked in front of my house that's been threatening me.
I obtained the 911 call Antonia made at 3:46 a.m.
And who is it? It's this girl. I don't know her in the building.
Antonia gave the person's nickname, saying it was the girlfriend of one of her children's father.
What kind of car is she in? A dark blue Jeep.
Latrice told me she did not know Antonia called 911 and ended up calling 911 herself at 4:32 a.m. after not being able to get a hold of her. She says 2 Cleveland police officers showed up, and while speaking,
And I said, oh, there go my daughter right here. I seen her car coming, but it was coming kind of fast, and I didn't think nothing of it. I seen the car behind her chasing her, and I heard the shots, like, really loud.
The Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department says while officers were at a call for service, 2 vehicles drove by at a high rate of speed, with shots being fired from one vehicle, and officers returned fire.
It was a lot. The whole street was covered in bullets.
The Sheriff's Department says one vehicle fled, the second crashed, and officers found a woman outside it and rendered aid. Antonia was pronounced dead at UH. Latrice said her daughter didn't own a gun and believes that she was literally running for her life, trying to get away from the other chasing vehicle.
When she saw the police, I think she felt like this was my help right here. Because that's how fast she was coming.
Latrice feels police were too quick to fire shots, and while investigators nor the medical examiner's office have released a manner or cause of death.
Do you know how your daughter died?
I know she died from a gunshot wound to the back.
The sheriff's office says no arrests have been made and the investigation continues. Ohio BCI told me no further information is available at this time. Latrice wants whoever was in that other vehicle to be found, and she wants a thorough investigation looking at everyone's actions. She said honoring her daughter and remaining strong for her grandchildren is her focus.
How do you navigate that going forth?
I just try to push and keep pushing. It's gonna be hard, but I have a village behind me.
These videos may be disturbing to some of you. So they show Antonia's car on East 105th Street and a vehicle following her from behind. You then see somebody right there get out of the passenger side window with a gun with a laser on it and fire at Antonia's car. Her car then turns down Garfield Avenue, it rams into a police car, and then later crashes down the street. The car where the shots came from, that car, it fled away. Now, as I reported earlier this week, police were at the Carter family home when this all happened because Antonia and her mother had called 911 earlier in that morning to report a threat and that windows to a vehicle in the driveway had been busted out. The Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Office, which is investigating this case, said that officers returned fire after the 2 cars sped by and they heard the gunshots. Just yesterday, I told you the medical examiner's office said that Antonia died from a gunshot wound with injuries to her heart, lung, major vessel, and spine.
On behalf of the City of Cleveland and the Division of Police, we want to offer our sincere condolences to the victim's family. I want to stress that this particular incident is currently being investigated by the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Office, and as such, we're unable to disclose additional details in line with protocols for external agency investigations.
And the medical examiner's office said that preliminary testing does not indicate that police activity was directly responsible for the decedent's death. We did reach out to the sheriff's office today and asked if any of the bullets fired by officers hit Antwanna's car. So right now, police are still looking for that vehicle that sped away from the scene and whoever was inside it and fired that gun that had that laser on it.
Firecracker. She was my ward.
Latrice Carter says her daughter Antwanna lit up a room. She was loved by so many, always taking care of her whole family.
We was just talking like, who gonna cook? Because she always cooked the food. We figured now we might try to cook, but I don't think it's gonna taste the same.
The 26-year-old mother of 5 was shot and killed early Sunday morning. Cleveland police releasing this video of the chaotic incident that shows a driver tailing her on East 105th, then hanging out the passenger side window, shooting at Antwanna. The gun you see there has a blue laser. Then she turns onto Garfield Avenue where she lives, swerving and then hits a police vehicle that was already at her house. About an hour before that, she called 911, saying someone was threatening her outside her home. In a separate call, her mom, Latrice, said someone had smashed out her other daughter's window.
It was her car.
As Latrice is talking to officers, she sees Antwanna's car coming down the road. Officers see Antwanna's car and hear the shots being fired and start shooting at her car. The suspect vehicle never came down Garfield and took off on 105th. The family now questioning police protocol as to why they opened fire.
Could she had a chance to survive had they not started shooting as well? I don't know. I would never know.
What's protocol? I know when somebody's shooting, do you just pick up your gun and shoot back? Or did you shoot back because you were scared?
Thursday, the Cuyahoga County medical examiner said the preliminary testing doesn't indicate that police activity was directly responsible for Antwanna's death.
I don't know how fast forensics works. I'm not a cop, but I felt like the answer came too quick.
The 5 kids now left without a mom. Antwanna's youngest is just 7 months old.
Say hi.
Her oldest turned 11 the day after her mother was killed.
How do you live as a kid every year when your birthday comes? This is what you got to remember.
19-year-old Trinity Ford is at the Cuyahoga County Jail being held on a $1 million bond, charged with murder and aggravated murder. A probable cause affidavit states Ford, quote, did drive the suspect vehicle, which contained at least one additional occupant shooter. This individual shot and killed the victim, Antwanna Carter. A criminal complaint states Ford, quote, unlawfully did purposely cause the death of Antwanna Carter and did have a firearm on her at the time of the offense. Today, the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department told me investigators are still looking for the person who shot that gun with a laser on it at Carter's vehicle. So far, authorities haven't released a suspect name or description. Carter's family is demanding a full and transparent investigation into everyone's actions.
I don't understand why someone would be chasing her to where you trying to kill her. She not that type of person. Like, I don't get it.
The Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department, along with the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, continues to investigate. Any tips can be called into the Sheriff's Department or Crime Stoppers of Cuyahoga County. The number is 216-252-7463.
Tonight, a 19-year-old woman is pleading not guilty to charges connected with the fatal shooting of 26-year-old Antwanna Carter last month. Trinity Ford allegedly shot multiple times at Carter's car before it crashed. Ford's bond is set at $1 million, and there's no future court date scheduled at this time.
You guys, I hope you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. I thank you all for being here, listening in to Karen Cares. I'm going to play the body cam footage at the end of this, so I won't be coming back. However, I just wanted to state that we have a mother of 5 that has lost her life. That was hunted this young lady was hunted and trying to retreat to get help. Whether it was to be at her mother's house, she was trying to get away. And during that time, her mother had already called the police to have them out to the home to do an assessment as to what was going on outside of the home. However, when she come around the corner, due to all the GUN shots fired, the police thought it was coming from her car and began to let off rounds. Unfortunately, I had to block some of the video out because of YouTube guidelines. However, this is sad. But as of today, they do have 3 people that have been arrested. So we have 19-year-old Trinity Ford that was arrested on March 24th of 2022. You also have Christopher Stinson. He's 18. He was arrested on April the 17th. And then you have LaShondre Coleman that has also been arrested. So I hope that the family get the answers on which they were looking for, because this is just, I don't understand why 3 people are so invested on taking the life of a mother of 5. Like I said before, this is the one that had me speechless. I just don't know what to take from this video. It's just a lot of different moving parts that's going along with this. And to me, it's just still not totally connecting. So, you guys, I hope you leave your comments down below. And maybe that might give me a little bit more insight as to what has possibly taken place and or different scenarios. Again, I thank you guys for listening to Karen Cares. I hope you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. And at the end of this, again, I will have the body cam footage. You guys, I hope everyone stays safe. And until the next video, take care.
I just called, but I think maybe one of my daughters might have called or something.
Okay.
I don't know who called, but yeah, I called because something. Look, he been here before.
Yeah. So what's going on tonight?
So we was upstairs sleep. I don't know what happened. I know my daughter came in the house and saying that her baby father came, and I think to me he shot my other daughter's window out. It looked like a bullet hole through her windshield.
Yeah, that was a bullet. Yeah, I'm good. Stop them. They.
I don't know where my youngest daughter is at or my other daughter, but they in 2 different cars. But I do know when I came outside, that all this glass right here.
Yes. Pull up
Yes,
so
to
fast.
she got it down in California. To my youngest daughter.
Well, I mean, your house isn't damaged or anything, right?
No, it ain't my house, but it was her car. But it looked like it was. I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a bullet hole, like he shot through her car.
That's a bullet.
Well, she's not here, so we would have to speak to her. So someone was just outside your house and they were threatening her, or
we was in the house sleep.
Okay.
We was my youngest daughter sleeps upstairs in the attic. I sleep right here. My bedroom is right here.
Mm-hmm.
We was sleeping. We are all sleeping. My other daughter came in the house like, Tamisha, DJ just did something to your car window over there. I came in
like an ex-boyfriend or something?
Man, yes. I cannot deal with this shit, man. I ain't even gonna lie. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. I cannot deal with this. I just told her, like, you gotta go. Like, you bringing drama to my house at 4 o'clock in the morning. Whatever you doing, whatever y'all got going on, you should have enough respect for me.
Yeah.
Alone.
So what I would do is, like, and I don't know her relationship because she's not here to kind of like talk us through it, but it sounds like you're fed up with it, as you should be. But here's my thing: go down to the Justice Center and file for a protection order. Okay. Okay. So I'm sure there's been reports and stuff.
Yeah, because he came before.
Yeah.
And the last time you know, kids came over here, 696 kids was calling and all that, and I'm just like.
So I would go down to the Justice Center, and look into a protection order. Okay, they'll guide you in all the right places and stuff. They'll probably ask you questions and, you know, why you feel like you need this and all that. So just give them the rundown and all the reports that you've made in the past. But she's gonna, if she wants to report her vehicle, she's gonna have to.
Yeah,
to
that's
call.
what I was.
7 minutes.
I didn't know she left her phone here.
Yeah.
So
well, she can go to the district as well if she wants to drive up to the district. She can take her report. Yep. An officer in the office can take her report, come out and look at her car and everything. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm sorry. Because it's
sorry.
just overwhelming. It's just too much. We can't go
It
to
is.
sleep.
Yeah.
That's why we say get the protection order, keep them off the area, and hopefully they'll do a trick.
Yeah.
What if
Help out your.
my mental is just?
Yeah. No, you shouldn't be, you know, stressed in your own home.
You should be awake right now.
Yeah, that too.
You should be sleeping and enjoying yourself.
And then it's crazy because my brother's sleeping on the couch, so it's like, what if he would have shot through the house?
Yeah.
And hit my brother.
Listen, he brought down to my mama's house. To my mother. My mother's still on 79th and Cedar. He brought to my mama's house.
Close that door. It's cold.
This guy, he got girl tendencies. You hear me? He brought down to my mother's house. Something need to be. Y'all need to put a warrant out for this dude because he got girl tendencies.
So, yeah,
I'm telling you,
we can't just you know arrest people just because. So one thing that will help with that is a protection order. Okay, so look into that. Anytime he steps foot, you know, on your property,